Alright, back for round 2. Hopefully we can get into the final this time and not get destroyed beforehand. And this hand is pretty good, I like it, yeah. This card is really nice. It's not really an aggro card because you might not get to get the 3-3 very quickly, but it's such a good defensive body. Come in with dinosaurs, okay buddy. Pretty good. 2-3 vigilance, and it can deal damage equals to its toughness to a creature that blocking or blocked by it. It's a fine card. I hope we don't get stuck on 2 lands though. I mean, between the Hatchling and Perilous Voyage I don't feel too bad, but I really want to just see my land drop and cast my hand. Drover of the Mighty. So they are gonna get turn 3 Armasaur, dude. Do we just bounce? No, I don't think we are supposed to bounce Scry. It kinda sucks. I mean, this gives us a 3-3 which trades with the Armasaur, so... Okay, Naya Dino, I guess. New Horizons. Okay, buddy. That's pretty good. Now it might be worth bouncing. You probably want to add 2 mana, not just 1. Doubting Dagger. Interesting. So when they flip it, it becomes a Gilded Lotus. In my experience, though, I've played with the card and I kind of wanted to keep it as a dagger. I don't think this card is very good, by the way. The problem is, by the time you flip it, you probably don't need the Gilded Lotus anymore. So at the end of the day, it's a 2 mana to equip, 2 mana equipment, +2/+1. It's kind of meh. It's pretty good if you have a couple evasive creature. And if you flip it early somehow, it's kind of not, but I really haven't been very impressed. I think we just play Lookout here. This is a pretty good card. I'm not sure we can afford to keep it on top. It sucks. I guess no, I guess we're gonna get some more thing. I think we can keep it. We're probably gonna hit land of the Pirate's Prize or the looting. So it's probably just fine, actually. Funnily enough, we can bounce the dagger and force them to give us more defenders. We are not under a lot of pressure. I'm just worried about them casting a 6/6 before we can add any more pressure to the board. Like if they go land, 6/6 trample. What can we do? I don't think we have any way to deal with a 6/6 trample. I mean, we can steal it, but we are far from being able to do that. We can blast it, I guess, if we draw that. It would still be annoying. Horncrest, okay. I'm not looking too good right now. Unless you have another thing. Oh, sure, you can do that. To do it Perilous Voyage here, it's pretty good, but and it's slowed them down a lot. It doesn't use the mana we have access to very well, though. We could just attack with that, play a looter. When they attack, we can chump here, chump with plant. What would be even loot away? I think I'd rather play looter, it just uses the mana a lot better. So I'm gonna keep the hatchling back to block their things. Can also double block maybe, though probably not. We know one of their cards is Armadan thing. What I'm really worried about now is like a 6/6 dinosaur, but it looks like they don't have it. They would have cast it last turn otherwise. So yeah, let's drop that, and probably we just want to get aggressive. I'm not even sure they can afford to attack with both. They know we have Unfriendly Fire. I guess we loot. I think we discard the prize. I think we can win this game by tempoing them out. I don't think we need the card advantage. And this is probably going to help us making sure we don't flood. Can they really afford to do that? I don't know. I mean, we have plenty of chump blockers, and on the following turn they get wrecked by our board. Unless you have something better than the Armasaur, but it looks like they don't. And a 2/2. That doesn't really change things. I mean, they are not winning this race, I can tell you that much. End of turn we can loot away the extra island. They cannot double block here. Then we drop Air Elemental, which is almost lethal because of Unfriendly Fire. Next turn we take Far. We are still at 20. They have no cards in hand. They are in a lot of trouble. This card was really not good for them. Yes, please. Okay, that's pretty good. Melody is nice. And even if, look at that, even if they could flip it here, I think they don't want to flip it. That's the worst thing about it. I'm just gonna flip that, block that. I don't think they want to flip it. I mean, I'm happy if they flip it, actually. I think. They have like 6 mana already, like 7. Yeah, they don't want to flip it. Actually, they are just dead here unless they have a flyer anyway. Yeah, we have another flyer. I just forgot about that. So yeah, they are very dead. And they know about Unfriendly Fire, so... This doesn't have retrained. Yeah. Without the, the 2 chump blocker they gave us, we would be at probably 6, and the race would be a lot closer, but the DAG was really bad for them here. I'm not saying it's necessarily always bad, but here it was bad, and I think this is going to be overrated because it's a rare. But if you don't have flying and evasion, the card actually kind of sucks. And even with flyer, you're probably not going to flip that before turn 4 or 3, so I don't know. Anyway, red-green dinosaurs splashing for white, it looks like. Don't think we want Spell Pierce or Dual Shot in this matchup. Don't think we want anything special from the side. I'm pretty happy to jam the same main deck, I think. Okay, that's fine. They multi 6. 5. Oh boy. I don't think they can beat this hand with a mulligan to 5. And they had enough. Okay. What the fuck happened though? With the chat. Weird. Alright, well, sorry about that. I mean, they probably had enough, but I guess we get to go into the final. Thanks for watching and see you for the final.